Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Viviana, a graphic designer based in the UK, and in today's video I want to show you how to design a brand from scratch. For today's video I will design a brand that wants to take care of people that need a break. So they provide scented candles, affirmation cards and 5 beauty and wellness products for their customers. And if you want to join me, then thank you so much. Please watch the video until the end because I will teach you how to add texture on Illustrator, how to use the pencil tool and how to make a brand pattern. And thank you so much and enjoy. Okay, so let's start by typing the name of the brand, which is pause and means pause in Swedish. I'm gonna multiply it by 4 and then I'm gonna try and choose the fonts that I like from my library in Illustrator. So I came up with these 4 fonts and I will try to eliminate the ones that I don't like. I think I like the first 2 and yeah, I'll delete this one and then go on with the first and the second. And the second one has more personality, so I'm just gonna try and edit this. First, I'm gonna drag it there by holding Option and make it a bit bigger. Now I am going to create outlines by Shift Command O, and I'm gonna take the pencil tool. And now with the pencil tool, I'll try to delete those little handles on the left. This will take a little bit of time and that's fine, and try not to beat yourself up for that. It took me a while to actually manage the pencil tool, so yeah. And then I'm gonna go with the smooth tool around the edges to make it rounder, smoother, and I'm gonna continue with the S and I'm gonna speed up the process so you don't get bored. Now I'm gonna go with the smooth tool over the S, just to try to make it as perfect as possible. And this is the logo. I'm really happy with how it came out and I think it looks great. I'm just gonna save it on the side. I will also delete the first one and keep the editable type on the side just to have it there in case you forget the name or anything. So now let's talk about inspiration. I find my inspiration from many resources, but specifically from Pinterest. So I'm gonna go on Pinterest and I'm gonna just have a look on the boxes that are there, like some similar boxes as the competitors. And yeah, I like some of them. I'm gonna go for similar styles. I'm even looking on Google. It helps me a lot. And then for the elements, I'm gonna look on different websites, and I really like this website for bath bombs. And I'm gonna make a normal round bath bomb together with this little heart bath bomb, which I really like. And this is everything for the inspiration for now. Moving on, I'm going to take a picture from Google with a woman that looks like she really loves herself. The brand is all about self-care and I found that this picture is perfect. You can use anything you want, but I prefer using real pictures for drawing the outlines, and that is because I don't want to be scared that I am using other designers' illustrations. I'm just gonna take the pencil tool, and with the pencil tool I'm drawing around the sweater. Now for illustrations, I like to use a drawing tablet, but you can use anything you like. It doesn't really matter, you can master just one device. Now I'm gonna take the eyedropper tool and I'm going to take the color of the sweater, and that is because I want to see how the edge looks like, to see what else I need to change. And again, with the pencil tool, I will try to make it a bit better and try to customize it, try to make it nice. I'm happy with the result. I'm gonna make it back to a stroke so I can see what I'm drawing underneath. And I'm gonna move on to the hand. Now for the hand, you kind of need to be accurate, but it depends on which style you're going for. My style would be hand-drawn, so I don't want it to be perfect. And I don't mind if it's gonna be a few mistakes here and there. But I can already notice that my pencil tool options are not good. So if you go to pencil tool and double click, you can input these settings and this will change the game. I remember when I found this out, I was impressed about the difference of how you can use the pencil tool now. Just press OK after you can play with the settings however you want, just experiment, that's very important. And now I'm gonna go again over the hand. So today is another day of this branding and I have managed to create some more illustrations and play with the color palette. I realized I don't like the purple, so I deleted it altogether, and then I added some new elements like the sparkles, some dots, candle, flowers and bath bombs, also the plants that you've seen before. I have also added the logo on a banner. I think it looks really cool, and now I'm just gonna copy it by dragging the illustrations holding option. Then I want to add some texture. Just remember to have everything copied. I'm just going to delete this one because I already have copies on the left. In order to add texture, I need to ungroup everything and then draw inside each particular shape. For the illustration, I need to ungroup it twice. Then on the left side in the toolbar, there is this little circle, and choose draw inside. I'm just gonna take a brush and just brush it over once, and that is because I want to activate the brush settings. Now I can change everything from the top panel, and I want to change the stroke, and I want to change the opacity. Something around 40-50% would do. In terms of the brush end, I need something more realistic. So on the right side, in the panel there called brushes, I have some more brush sets, and let me see which one I'm gonna like. I don't think this would go. I think I want even something else, so I'm just gonna go back there and choose the hand-drawn brush set, and I think this is the look that I'm trying to go for. Let me put the settings back, and then I'm just gonna change the color a little bit darker so you can see the difference. Yeah, that's the one. I really love the way it looks like. I'm just gonna brush it over a few times. I don't want to make it everywhere. And then I'm going to select each particular shape, draw inside it, and whenever you want to exit it, just press on draw normal. I'll continue drawing inside the shapes and I'll see you afterwards. Okay, I'm finally done with the last illustration. I have added these elements that have a hand-drawn effect as well. And now I am going to move on to the next step. Now this step is very important because we need to have a copy with the texture and a copy without the texture. Let's take the copy with the texture and rasterize it. We will do that because we created a lot of parts inside the shapes, and if we're trying to make a pattern, it will take hours or like a lot of time to manage and handle the pattern. So in order to do that, just go to Object and Rasterize. Leave the options like that, but make sure that you use transparent for the background. And now we can create our pattern. In here, just play with the options and the settings in order to create a pattern that you like. One thing to remember is that now, because it's rasterized, you cannot change the elements, so you need to make sure that beforehand you have all the elements aligned exactly how you like them to. And one thing that I really like to use when creating brand patterns is to choose the hex by column or hex by row, and to use this tool on the left, which can help you to change the tile size. And with this one you can create really nice brand patterns. And when you're done, just press done button, and you can even name your brand pattern. Now let's move on. So I have downloaded my mockups from Envato Elements, but there are a lot of free resources online. I have some tips on Instagram about that. You can check the link in the description down below. So I'm gonna go to the PSD file in Photoshop, and I'm going to create a rectangle in the design smart box object, and I'm gonna drag the rectangle inside Illustrator, and with this strategy I can see exactly the size of the mock-up packaging. So I'm going to take the rectangle from Illustrator and I'm just gonna drag it over this one. I'm going to delete the other one. I'm going to change its color, and now I can start designing my box based on this size. Now I'll start to play with the elements and see what I like, and see if I need to add something else. And it's really good to know that now I have saved the vector and the rasterized object, so I can add elements, I can subtract elements and play with much more. I want to finish the packaging design, and this is everything about the brand. I will show you the results in a second, just after I finish designing, and I really hope you're gonna like it, so see you soon. Okay, this is the end of this video, and if you've been watching until now, I cannot thank you enough. And if you like my content and want to see more, please like, subscribe and comment down below. This will help the algorithm to rank my video up. And thanks again, and see you soon.